We are live and it is day 2 of Black Business Week. I am Coriel, founder, creator, brains and boss babe behind Grown Woman TV, which, as you know, and maybe you do not know, Grown Woman TV is a podcast network creating conscious conversations to move the culture forward for Black women from Black women. And this week, because it is Black Friday week, the biggest shopping week of the year here in the US of A, we wanted to create an opportunity to shop with and support some Black owned businesses, especially those that are owned by Black women. And so Black Business Week is our opportunity to do that. Each day this week, we are featuring and highlighting 20 businesses for you all to shop with and support. So make sure you are hyping them up in the comments, showing them love, making sure you follow, go to their website. A lot of them have sales and offers and deals and discounts. As you are shopping this holiday season, we want to make sure that we are keeping and circulating the Black dollars in the Black community. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring up our first business owner for the evening. We have Marisha Roberts coming to the stage. She is the brains behind Quality Time Collection. Welcome to Black Business.
Hello, everybody. Like Coriel said, my name is Marisha Michelle. I am the owner and creator of all things Quality Time Collection. We are an activities brand for working moms and active kids. So the premise behind Quality Time Collection is based on an African proverb that says, "The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth." So essentially, kids need quality time to feel love and connection. When they don't get that love and connection, they're more likely to participate in risky behavior. What do you do when you're a legacy creating mama, proud of being a legacy creating mama, and your days are jam packed? So that was me. Professionally, I'm an optometrist, and leaving my career was never part of the plan for me. But I have 2 daughters, and I want them to always feel like they're getting that love and attention. So that is where Quality Time Collection came from. So basically, the good news is those moments of connection don't have to be extravagant, and they don't have to be for extended periods of time. So we've created products that help. Our activities are easy to fit into your day. They're not time consuming. You can use them as if you only have 10 to 15 minutes to spare, or you can enjoy them for longer if you like. So I'm going to show you some of our products today, close up and in person. The first thing we have is our prayer coloring books. So they come in a mother-daughter edition as well as a mother-son edition. So our coloring books are not just your traditional coloring book. They're separated by month. The beginning of each month has a prayer you can pray with your child for hope and inspiration in our ever-changing world. And then the images are side by side so that as you're conversing and talking about your day, you can color them together. So I'll show you a little peek here. So here we got it here. They're separated by month. The prayers are different in each coloring book. Our images are of beautiful depictions of Black mothers and their children enjoying different quality time activities together. And like I said, they're side by side. So ideally, you can color together. I'll show you a couple of our mother-son. Same thing. Prayers are different because you have to pray for your Black son a little bit different. But separated by month, and then images are side by side of beautiful Black mamas and their children enjoying different quality time activities together. So these coloring books would be perfect for your upcoming travel plans. We've used them in the airport, during a layover, during delays, actually on the airplane. They're great to use in a restaurant while you're waiting for your food to keep your kids entertained. Doctors' waiting areas. And the great thing about them is our coloring books ship with everything you need to get the fun started. So this is how they come packaged. They come with a bookmark that has an affirmation on it, so you can mark where you left off. They come with a pack of crayons so that you can use them on the go, like I said, in the airport, at a restaurant. And they also come with an affirmation sticker because kiddos love stickers. So everything you need is right there for you, so you can get your fun started right away. The next product I want to show you are our Mommy Me card games called Quality Moments. I'll take them out here. Again, they have beautiful depictions of Black mamas and their kids doing different activities together. Each card is duplicate so that you can use them to play memory, matching, go fish. And then we have a game that my kids love. My girls, it's their favorite. It's called Royalty. How you play Royalty is you take one of the Royalty cards out and then you divvy up all the rest of the cards. And with your hands down, you pick a card from each other. Whoever ends up with the Royalty card in the end is the winner. The cards are also great to use as a source of inspiration for your quality time moment. So you can have your kids pick a card and say, oh, we're going to cook together today, or let's catch a movie. So they're great for that. Our cards come packaged in a nice cardboard box. So they're great for a stocking stuffer. They'll easily fit into your purse without the box getting destroyed. So there. And that's how that one looks. And for all the Grown Woman TV viewers, we do have a promotion today. So if you do a bundle, so 2 coloring books, a coloring book, a card game, however you want to do it, we are offering 20% off through the Black Business Week. And that code is Legacy Mama. It's LEGACYMAMA at checkout. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. It's at Quality Times Together. All put together. It's on the screen there. And if you click in our Instagram bio, there's a free download for 7 easy daily habits you can do to create a connection with your kid that don't take long to do. So you can get that in our Instagram bio as well. And then thank you, everyone. And thank you, Coriel and Grown Woman TV, for this opportunity.
Yes, I love that. So I wanted to know, is there a specific age range that the products are for, or they were designed, with a specific age?
They were designed for 2 to 12.
Oh, okay. That's quite a range. Okay.
So it's odd because my oldest, who's 10, she prefers the coloring book, but my youngest, who's 6, prefers the card game.
Okay. So you have a range, and depending on preference, I love that. I always love, or I think that the businesses that perform the best are always the ones that were created out of personal need. And especially for the moms who see the need and who want to really invest that time, that quality time. When I see y'all going above and beyond, I'm like, man, this is amazing, because moms like me are looking for these resources.
Yes.
So I appreciate it. I know your babies appreciate it as well. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. And y'all, make sure you follow on Instagram at Quality Time Together. The website, though, has an S. So make sure you add Quality Times with an S together.com. And then you can use code Legacy Mama, which is up on the screen right here to save. Thank you so much for joining us on Black Biz Week. Bomb.com. All right, y'all. So if you are just tuning in, welcome to Black Biz Week. This is day 2. We kicked off Black Biz Week last night with 4 amazing business owners, and tonight we have 6 business owners for you all to meet, shop with, and support. So we are going to keep this thing going, because I definitely want to make sure that we are staying on schedule. So we are going to move right along with another travel brand. For those of y'all who love getting those passport stamps, this is for you. Coming up next, we have Brittany, who is the owner, the creator, the founder, and the certified travel gal. So come on to the stage. Look, I tried to add a little twang to it. I probably didn't do it right, so you're going to have to do it again, girl. But welcome to Black Biz.
I love it. Thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. Well, without further ado, we are going to get right into this presentation. So, as Coriel mentioned, I am Brittany. I am the founder of Certified Travel Gal. And I'll go really quickly into this. This is a travel My first time traveling actually was in college. I took my first flight ever to South Africa on a study abroad trip, 16 hours nonstop, first flight ever. And I realized that there's so many opportunities to learn different cultures. I love everything about planning trips. And I'm the friend that's in the group chat planning out the itineraries at night and scouring the internet for things to do. I have a high standard for accommodations, and I value good customer service. I really am truly a self-proclaimed hotel snob. So I avoided visiting Jamaica for years because I was saving it for a honeymoon destination. And when I got there, I really just fell in love with the place. And that's why Jamaica is my specialty, but I can do it all. And we'll get into that a little bit later. After a breakup, I decided that I was going to stop avoiding Jamaica and stop waiting for someone else to live my life. And that's when I decided to go. When I got to Jamaica, I felt a level of acceptance and appreciation as a Black woman that I've never experienced anywhere else. And that's coming from someone who's been to several African countries, which I also love. Even when I had to celebrate my birthday solo in Jamaica this year because my friend missed her flight, strangers stepped in to make sure I didn't feel alone. Jamaicans are extremely friendly and they have the best customer service and they value African American travelers. And on my first trip, I cried because I couldn't extend my stay a little bit longer. I knew I needed to help other women experience this feeling that's almost indescribable. And that is how Certified Travel Gal got started. So when I first got to Jamaica, I was scared to death for my safety because it was my first time traveling internationally without a man. I met this random driver on Instagram and I had to trust that he would drive me to my resort safely because my friend's flight arrived after mine. Luckily, he had great customer service and ended up being a good choice. How many of us know someone who spends lots of money traveling only to stay on the resort the entire time because it's quote unquote safe? How many Black women scour the internet for nightlife, restaurant, excursion recommendations, and hotel accommodations? And either there is too much information to process or there's uncertainty if the recommendation is considering our needs as a Black woman. How many of you leave for vacation feeling exhausted because not only have you done the planning, but you have to get all those pre-trip beauty appointments in before you leave. You have to pack, you have to make sure your home is clean and secure, and you have to make sure your family and pets are taken care of before you go as well. Sometimes you just want as much possible handled for you. And that's why Certified Travel Gal provides to you before you go on your trip and during. So when Certified Travel Gal handles your vacation, I offer a high-touch concierge service so you have no worries and can enjoy your vacation. Yes, of course, I provide and book accommodation, and that is all recommended with Black women's needs in mind. But let's discuss the really good stuff. I give you safety tips before you go, and we schedule a Zoom call to ensure you're ready. Our luxury package even offers a Zoom call with a tour operator and driver in Jamaica so you know who's picking you up. More on my team in a minute. I also build itineraries with excursions, nightlife, and restaurant recommendations personalized for clients' needs and interests. That comes in a customized, colorful PDF with schedule and pickup time available for you. And we offer safe and verified transportation and tours contracted through local Jamaican business partners who are tour operators and personal drivers. You're matched with that tour operator based upon your personality. And through our partnerships, we offer total destination management in Jamaica. So that means you'll have someone present in Jamaica that's reliable for transportation and available if you need anything, especially in case of an emergency. This is a concierge service, y'all. And did I mention they have all personally driven me on my own, not with a friend, on my own. I verify their professionalism and that they meet all the standards that you're looking for. And lastly, but certainly not least, we specialize in bespoke, unique experiences that you can't find anywhere else. I'm talking full event planning in Jamaica, like birthday packages where you're having a bespoke dinner on the beach, like the Real Housewives in Atlanta, hidden waterfall excursions, and most importantly, we just offer rest. My Drippin' and Luxury package, this is that all-inclusive package for the woman that just wants to pack a bag and catch her flight. It includes what we've already discussed, but it's an elevated experience and a flex. We get you ready to dance in Jamaica before your trip. You have a Zoom call with your driver and an introduction to them. We offer Club Mobay, which is our airport lounge in Jamaica for expedited arrival and departure through customs. And then we offer a pickup from the airport and a drop off that's a VIP level pickup. where your driver awaits with a custom sign. They pour you a drink when you get in the vehicle. We give you a surprise gift, and they whisk you off to your resort. Oh, and did I mention the cool towels that are essentially oil infused? I mean, my goodness, we're just really getting you ready for vacation. And when you step into the club, they definitely know that Certified Travel Gal is in the building. We switch up the music for you and everything. That's what happens when you book with me. And then last but not least, who really wants to worry about laundry when you get home? We even offer select laundry service credit at some of those resorts that you're so going to fall in love with. In addition to that, we do add-ons like dinner reservations, color coordinated events, makeup artists, photo shoots, you name it, we got it. And if you don't need a full luxury experience, I have a package for you too. So why choose us? Simply it's because we have those onshore connections that have been verified through me. And that means from restaurants, clubs, drivers, and more. And I have the access to make all your dreams come true in Jamaica. But in addition to that, I do some other things as well. Oops. I'm a cruise guru and I'm an avid traveler. As I mentioned, I've traveled all over the world. I can book any destination and experiences for you. So just schedule a consultation with me. You want to go to bit.ly/travelctg. It takes you right to schedule some time with me, a free consultation call. Also check out my website and follow me on Instagram, y'all. Thank you so much for the time.
It's my pleasure. Listen, everything Irie in Jamaica, man. I consider myself to be Jamaican, okay? So anybody got to sell me on no vacation, and you certainly don't have to sell me on Jamaica. I love that. And so I hope for anybody here who has not yet been to Jamaica, definitely make sure you tap in. I can tell you from personal experience that going with someone or going through someone, using a travel professional that knows the ins and the outs and knows where you want to be and can plan for you, that's the way to do it. So you can just show up. So I love this. Make sure that y'all follow, shop, and support. I'm going to put her Instagram up on the screen one more time at Certified Travel Gal. You can log on to bit.ly/ctravelgal to check her out online. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, girl, I cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said thank you. I love you. Oh, thank you so much.
Love you too. I'm rude. Let me not do that. All right, y'all. Look at us staying on time. I'm excited because we are not only on time, but all of our vendors are in the building. So we are able to keep this party rolling. We have another amazing, unique business in the building. I'm super excited about this one. I love when you all have unique businesses. So Cami Dixon is coming to the stage. She's the founder, the creator, the owner of the Little Scent Shop. Welcome to Black Business Week.
Hi, everybody. My name's Cami Dixon. I am the owner, creator, and crafter of the Little Scent Shop. We are a women-owned, luxurious home fragrance and body care business. I make everything myself. We offer products from candles to linen sprays, reed diffusers, so everything needed to scent your home, kick a vibe, make sure everything is copacetic at home and smells amazing. We also offer body products. So we have good body butters, sugar scrubs, and body oils. I've found that making my home an oasis ensures that I run my home smoothly. I'm very big on scent and just ensuring everything at home is amazing. I started the business because I had my son in 2019, and then we kind of went into a lull with good old COVID. So needing to take a mental check on myself, I got into crafting, and this has kind of just built itself from there. Again, our candles are made with a coconut soy with blended wax. We have scents for all year round. We offer everything from floral for our Scent of Joy candle to peace, which is our peppermint and eucalyptus. Tranquility, which is our our frankincense and myrrh, or we also have holiday scents that we're offering. One of my favorites is Christmas morning, which is very nostalgic for me. It literally reminds me of running downstairs on Christmas morning, just having like that gift, that present. Pine, smoke, cypress. So it just gets you in that mood that we all need for home. Our linen sprays that we offer, again, come in a lot of the candle scents. So Scent of Joy is personally my favorite for any of our linen sprays. They come in 7 different scents. We also have odor eliminating scents. So a little bit of different things for everybody. Our reed diffusers as well, for those that don't like to have an open flame at home, have an option of having something flameless for children or pets. You don't want them to get into the actual burning candle. So we have alternates for those. And what really is driven home for my business is our body line. My son has a ton of ailments or allergies, and everything that was prescription, just over the counter, just wasn't working for him. So Mama got into the kitchen, started whipping some things up. Our butters are based with a mango butter, cocoa butter, avocado butter, good for inflammation, take down swelling, things of that nature. And it works. I've had a lot of rave reviews. People just come back and they're just like, this is the only thing that just keeps me moisturized. Scrubs as well, sugar scrubs. I probably scrub more than the average bear. So just having those moments of self-care for yourself are super important, especially for me. I have a 4-year-old at home, and anyone that's been home with the pandemic with a child understands you just need to take at least 5 to 10 minutes to yourself on a daily basis and indulge. And my time is typically after my little one has gone to bed. Mama takes some time to get herself back into a good space and just love on herself. We also offer body oils. Again, super hydrating, based with grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, and apricot kernel oil. They're offered in 4 different scents. We have our cashmere, which is our top seller. It's a jasmine and musk. Primrose and apricot, speaks for itself. We also cater to men, so men should also take care of themselves, please. My husband uses all of my products because men should take care of themselves. But yeah, Coriel, that's what I got today. Thank you all for the opportunity to present my business. And
yeah, okay, I got some questions for you. So I took some notes. So you mentioned that the candles are based with coconut and soy.
Soy blend. Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about the benefits of that and like why people should be mindful of that, especially moms?
A lot of the big brands use paraffins, and it's to make the scent. They want their candles to kind of last longer. It's a cheaper way, to make candles in a big box form. As to where a coconut soy blended candle, that wax, it burns a little more slower. You get more for bang for your buck. Your scent throw is way better than the average big box brand.
It's healthier.
Healthier, absolutely. You don't have like that smoke that after. So I know I'm super sensitive to smell, and after a while with some candles, I get a headache. And so when I was testing and using different types of soy or coconut soy, which I ended up using, I just didn't have that effect on me after.
Gotcha.
Usually, like, within 10 minutes of me burning a different kind of candle, I'm like, turn it off, get it out, throw it in the garbage.
That's really amazing that you were able to pinpoint that. And I'm sure that because this is what you do, you probably pay attention to more things and you kind of know what
I abuse my candle. So sometimes I'll let a candle burn.
No, that's good though, because think about people who might be sitting around with headaches, having no clue what it's linked to.
Mm-hmm.
No clue, just the things in their environment that could literally be making us sick. So
especially
I want to
being home from the pandemic, like somebody will just go light a candle and just start working. You're just like, I don't understand what happened, what changed, and it could be something again as simple as a candle.
simple as a candle. Okay, so another question I had about the kids products for the body line. Is there a specific age?
No, my son he's been my test subject per se since he was 6 months. He's 4 now. He survived. He's fine. I've used scented, unscented on him. Nothing has, and he has tree nut allergies, so none of my products have any kind of almond oils or anything inside of him. I took all of those things into consideration when making my products.
Nice. Okay, because I've definitely been using the prescription stuff, and it's just
Nothing worked for him.
It doesn't do
anything.
anything.
I literally would lather him at night, and in the morning, I'm like, I know I did something last night. I know I put a little product on you. What happened?
Your skin ate it up. Yeah, no good. Okay, my last question. You said you mentioned too much scrubbing. What is the recommendation? Like, is there such thing as too much scrubbing?
For me, no. I like to ensure I'm clean. Some people say don't do it more than maybe 2 to 3 times a week, but I use my products, if not 5 days a week, 6. I've had no issues all over my body. Not in my body. We shouldn't do that, but all over my body and no issues.
I love it. Okay. Thank you for those were just my personal questions.
No,
so if anybody else out there,
thank you
for
the
that.
Opportunity.
Of course, it is my pleasure. I am enjoying this. So y'all make sure you log on to thelittlescentshop.com and follow on Instagram at thelittlescentshop.
Oh, and I'll be doing, sorry, so distracted. I'll be doing a 10% off through the remainder of this week. Grown will be the code.
Code GROWN. Let me add that.
10% off your purchase.
10% off. I'm just going to add it for people who watch the replay with code GROWN. All right. There it is for the people who catch the replay, thelittlescentshop.com. Use the code GROWN, save 10%, and make sure y'all follow, support, put your money where your mouth is. Thank you for being here for Black Biz Week.
You.
All right. Look, y'all, I am like making my own little shopping list over here, okay? Because I am definitely in need of a lot of these amazing products. So we are going to keep this party going. I believe my next guest is in the building. Let me double, triple check that I am still... Yep, I'm still on schedule. Okay. All right. Alondria Lloyd is in the building. She is known as Author Bay. You can connect with her on Instagram at _Author Bay. I got that right. Okay. At _Author Bay and authorbay.com. Welcome to Black Biz Week.
Hey, thank you all so much. So again, my name is Alondria. I am known as your favorite Author Bay. This is my line that is specifically for authors and storytellers. I wanted to do something really specific for us because I felt like, there wasn't enough cute stuff, nice, plush, comfy things for authors to put on to not only become walking billboards and let the world know that they have new books out, but just something cute that we could, call our own. And so I designed this logo myself, and the Bay is actually an acronym. It stands for Build an Empire. And I did the stack of books this way for the E because that's how you can build your empire as an author, book by book. And that's literally what I did. I built this business. It was really birthed out of my story. I was a 3-time teen mom on Section 8 welfare, all of the other government assistance programs that were out there. I was just really having a hard time taking care of myself. But one thing that, and my children, or my child, because 2 of my kids passed away, but being a single mom as for my son, it was just really hard to try to make it. Right. And so even though I did everything that they told us to do, go to college, and you'll get this good job, just didn't work out that way for me. And it was really challenging. I dealt with a lot of things, but one thing I've always known how to do was write and write well. So I decided to publish my first book back in 2015. And that's literally how I built my brand off of that one book. It became me writing the book to people coming to me, asking me to help them, birth their story. So then I became a book coach and I helped them. And then from that, it turned into me building a publishing company. And then I helped them with, publishing. And then even after that, I realized, okay, publishing is not the only part. They need help with marketing and really positioning themselves to profit. as published authors. And so I created different marketing opportunities to help them get their name out there. And it just went from there. I became an award-winning book coach and launched my own television network, and just so many things have happened, but it literally started with one book. And that is what I am an advocate of teaching people and really providing authors with the tools and resources that they need to not only just look at their book as just another story that's out there, but know that they can live and they can build a literal empire, which is ultimately what I did. I was able to get myself off of Section 8 and all of those other things from literally using my pen and literally using the pain that I've gone through in my life to create these different stories that provided platforms for me, such as speak engagements and things of that nature. So we have all types of merch. The hoodie that I'm wearing, we have, different colors, which this is my favorite one, by the way. And this is another one. So we have all different types of colors on the website. Not only do we have the physical merch, I also have digital classes available online as well, because again, so many people write the books and then all they do is post on social media and that's it, right? And there are so many different parts to this that a strategy needs to be created in order for you to really build and expound upon the things that you have published. So I have those digital classes on there as well, teach you how to market, teach you how to launch into profit, so many different things, but it's all about, again, sharing my story and just teaching authors how to use their pain and turn that into fuel to propel them deeper into their purpose. And that if I was able to do it with all of the things that I've had to endure in life and build my empire one book at a time, you can do the very, very same thing. And so that is pretty much it. Thank you so much, Coriel. Thank you, Grown Woman TV, and everyone who has tuned in and will watch the replay. You can go to the website. Everything is on sale all this week anyway. You don't need a coupon code. So please go support.
Okay, we got questions though.
Okay.
So tell us about your books. Tell us what the topics of your books have been about.
Yeah, so all of my books are nonfiction. Most of them are devotionals. And then also wrote a story about my life too, just, sharing how I was able to overcome losing my children and depression and things of that nature, because writing has definitely always been a form of therapy for me. And so, just sharing my stories and being able to help other people come out of those situations has ultimately helped me to come out as well. So that's what all of my books are about.
And your books are available on the website as well?
They're available on Amazon. My personal website is being revamped, but you can get them on Amazon. Just search in my name, Alandria Lloyd.
I love it. I appreciate you, Alandria. Definitely helpful. I was going to ask you, do you still offer book coaching? I know you said you have, but then you said that you have courses up on your website. So for anybody here who know that they have a story to share, and sometimes you don't even necessarily have a story that you want to share, but just the process of the writing will be therapeutic for you. So even if this isn't a story that, because some people are like, well, I don't know if I want to share that because I don't want to put my business out there. Sometimes just the process of getting it out, literally of just getting it out, will be therapeutic for you. And then from there, who knows who else's life can change or be, benefited from you just sharing your story. So thank you for being brave, not only sharing your story, but then creating a platform to help other women do the same. So we appreciate you. We support you. We celebrate you. And we are happy that you are here for Black Biz Week. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, y'all. So we got a few minutes. Okay. We got a few minutes before our next vendor is up. So for those of y'all who are unfamiliar with Grown Woman TV, let me just let y'all in on a little secret. Okay. Grown Woman TV launched earlier this month, less than 30 days ago, as the premier podcast network for Black women from Black women. But podcasts are just the very beginning. Okay. Last week, we were proud to announce our brand new original series, The First Ladies of Freight, that is available now on our Roku channel. Episodes 1 and 2 are also available on our YouTube, and you are about to get a sneak peek at the First Ladies of Freight trailer before we hop into our next vendor. So sit back, relax, and take a sneak peek at what you all can watch when you download the Grown Woman TV app on Roku.
A male-dominated industry at this point is like, you know, a walk in the park. I feel like people see us and they think it's so easy. You sure you want to do that? You're a girl. Are you going to drive? My name is Casey Cooper. I've been doing trucking now for almost 20 years.
My name is Tiana White. Everyone knows me as Pretty Pockets. I'm about my bag.
Okay.
So if one thing ain't shaking, I'm gonna make it
Okay.
shake. I'm the CEO of Whiteway Trucking. I own a fleet of trucks.
My name is Shanti Hoffman. I live in LA with my husband G. So when you think of trucking and Cali or Los Angeles, the first thing that comes to your mind are, do you fuck with the Hoffmans?
I'm Sheila Michelle Foy, and I currently own and operate Prestige Screening.
Before any of the drivers hit the road, they gotta come through me to get drug tested.
I got into very big trucking, and I'm talking about bridges, tunnels, and highways, power plants, very big structures, which is pretty much the top paying freight you can haul.
We're opening that dealership. We have dispatch services. We have broker services. We're really taking this shit to the next level.
I must admit, I don't look like the average truck driver.
We definitely don't look like your average truckers.
At the same time, I gotta hold him down. I gotta hold the kids down. It's just so much pressure. When I came out the curtains, there was federal agents everywhere. I was arrested. As I was getting off the road, they were actually waiting for me. It was one of the most embarrassing moments in trucking for me. At first, they had a restriction on me about just being able to go in and out of state.
I don't want you to feel like you alienated. I mean, you definitely got help out here.
Yeah.
And if that ever you get in the jam again, Tiana, call me, seriously. Like, don't do that.
My son was killed, and it was, you know, drug and gang related. He had $102.50 in his pocket and a pack of cigarettes literally when he died. And he could have got that money from his mom.
So my husband and I did build this business from ground up, but it could be tough at times. He thinks he knows everything. I think I know everything. At the end of the day, he ends up on the couch.
I was married. I was giving the business time and energy, and he just was out playing, you know. Here I am, you know, 6 months pregnant, driving a dump truck in a thunderstorm. So I had to choose between my business and my marriage, and I chose my business, and I do it again. I was thinking about putting together just like a big women in trucking event. I'm thinking like over 1,000 people, cause shit, I sell out, double sell out by myself.
Raise your glass if you got laid in a truck.
Oh, Michelle! You mean to tell me he been locked up for 3 years and you've been holding him down?
Do you guys get to have sex?
I proposed, you know, having this grand transportation event to all the ladies. The world has never seen anything like this, especially coming from women of color. This is just the beginning. I know we have different personality styles. I'm looking forward to seeing how we're gonna fare and how we are gonna have to compromise to get this done. So stay tuned as we pull off this Women in Trucking Expo as the First Ladies of Freight.
First Ladies of Freight!
First Ladies of Freight. Woo, 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 woo. Shout out to Casey Cooper and the First Ladies of Freight. Y'all can watch the original series on our YouTube at Grown Woman TV. You can go to watchgrownwomantv.com, but you are already here. So all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. A brand new episode just dropped tonight. And you can also download our Roku app by searching Grown Woman TV. Now, without further ado, y'all, we are going to keep this party rolling. We have another vendor in the building, an amazing Black woman business owner named Nikisha Brooks. She is the creator, the founder, the brains and beauty behind Rated R Relationships. And if I just jack that up, is it Rated Relationships or Rated R? Girl, come on up here and introduce yourself, okay? Introduce yourself properly. Welcome to Black Biz Week.
I'm cracking up. So it is ratedrelationships.com. Hey everyone, thank you for tapping in. I am Keish, the relationship girl who does not give relationship advice. Instead, I created a brand, Rated Relationships, and 3 card decks, Rated All the Games, to help you build deeper connections with your people. Have you ever been in a situation where you've ended a relationship and you realize that you don't know the person that you were dating, right? That happened to me in 2020. I decided to end a 5-year situationship, and I realized that even though we would spend hours on the phone and we would talk over and over again and regularly, I realized that I still didn't know this person, that it was very surface level. And I realized that I also needed to self-reflect and understand why I stayed in that situationship for so long. So, one thing I also realized is that I was afraid to ask the difficult questions. And I was afraid to ask the difficult questions because I was like, am I going to lose him? Is he going to be like annoyed with me asking all these questions, et cetera, et cetera. So I decided to turn it into a game, right? So that's why I created, hold on, let me get them. I created 3 card decks, rated all the games. And the first card deck that I created, and which was the foundation of the brand, was our Dig Deep deck. So our Dig Deep deck is for emotional intimacy. There we go. It's for emotional intimacy, and it focuses on building deeper connections with your boo, your bae, your people. But it also helps you to self-reflect and understand how you're showing up in relationships, and understand what you really want out of a relationship. So that was the foundation. Then I said, you know what? We need to add a level of fun to it, right? We can't just be having serious conversation all the time, because that's not what relationships are about. Yes, we want to have the serious conversations, but we also want to have fun, and also sex is a part of that as well, right? So we created 2 other decks, which is the pink hole, right? You can tell by the name. And this is for, there we go, for sexual exploration. And then we have the signature rated R deck. And this one is to embody uninhibited fun. So I'm going to go into a couple of questions from the decks, so y'all can get a taste of what the questions are about. So I want to say the Dig Deep deck is my absolute favorite deck, right? I use these cards, if you could see, let me make sure the light is not there. I use these cards to not only like get to know a person better, but to also get to know myself a little bit better. Because I think part of being in a relationship is understand how you're showing up in that relationship as well. So just to let y'all know, all of the cards can be found on raterrelationships.com, scrolling past right there. All right, so these are all the Dig Deep, well, not all, but some of the Dig Deep questions, and each deck equally has 55 cards. So I'm gonna just say some of my faves today. Can you be in love with 2 people at the same time? And if given an ultimatum, what would be the deciding factor? This one is for you to self-reflect, because remember, it's not only that other person in a relationship, you have to take accountability as well. What are the pros and cons of dating you right now? Would you date yourself? What's the biggest lie that you've ever told a partner? What baggage from your past relationships do you still carry? This one is super important. At what point in dating do you ask your bae if they're still dating other people? This one is, y'all, this one is even more important. What are you looking for in your current or next relationship? And are you honestly ready for that? How do you tell your partner that you're no longer in love? In what ways did you contribute to the end of your last relationship? Have you ever been in a verbally, emotionally, or physically abusive relationship? And how did you overcome it? Do you believe that in order for you to be happy, you need to be in a relationship? Oh, this one is heavy on the accountability. Which is the hardest for you to say and why? I love you. I need help. I apologize, or I was wrong. And another fave, which do you need to work on the most? Communication, expressing your emotions, letting go of control, or accountability. So that is the Dig Deep deck. The Dig Deep deck, listen, I just want y'all to know these are quality cards, all right? These are quality cards. We're not doing the cheap stuff, okay? And each deck also comes with an instruction pamphlet. So this is the instruction pamphlet. It has instructions on how you should play, Oh, it is also a drinking card game. So if you decide to skip a question, you have to take a shot. And guess what? Guess what we got for you? Wait. Shot glasses. There we go. Wait. Why is that going? Shot glasses. All right. So part of our bundle, which is the code that you can use today, is GWTV10. You would get all 3 decks, and shot glasses and a Let's Play blindfold for $10 off. So make sure y'all go to the website, rateedrelationships.com, and type in code GWTV10. All right, let me get into the spicy deck. We only got about 4 minutes left, so I want to get into the spicy deck real fast. This is the pink hole deck to tap into sexual exploration. So this is truth or dare for the fearless. All right. If you're not that spicy, I don't think you should play. But this is truth or dare for the fearless. Make sure that you're playing with the right people. This deck, I bet you didn't see this before. This deck comes with a grocery list. The grocery list has whipped cream, cucumber, fruit roll-up, grapefruit, chocolate syrup, strawberries, and a blindfold. Dare card, grocery list, grab an object and show us your best skills, okay? Your best head skills. This is a truth card. Who's better in bed, your ex or your current partner? What adult act are you best and worst at? This is a funny one. You're starring in your own adult film. What's the title and describe the opening scene? Pick a player and give them a pet name based on how sexual you think they are. Say your best pickup line to a player. If they reject you, take a shot. And one of my absolute faves is act like a phone operator. A phone operator, y'all know what I'm trying to say. And the topic is mac and cheese. All right, that comes with a grocery list. And then, last but not least, we're ready to go. We have the Rated R deck, and this is to embody uninhibited fun. This is the deck that's perfect to play with your friends. We have a dump or date category. So you've been on a few dates. You're finally ready to take it to the next level. Your boo confesses that they're a virgin. Do you dump or date? You have a strong connection with the person, better than any other from the past. You finally have intercourse and is whack. Dump or date? So we also have true or false. Should you have intercourse with your partner upon their request if they're not in the mood? Do women cheat emotionally? I don't know. And is it okay to remain friends with your ex while in a relationship? So y'all, this is Rated R, the games. Make sure y'all go to rateedrelationships.com, type in GWTV10 to get $10 off of the bundle, which consists of all 3 decks, right? It also comes with the 2 Rated R shot glasses and the Let's Play blindfold. Make sure y'all tap in. I'll be like, all right, I'm done now. I feel like I just talked so much. Rateedrelationships.com.
That was perfect. You did not talk so much. I was over here like, oh, it's getting a little spicy. I haven't played a game that comes with a grocery list before. Okay. You see, I had to add the little rated G up at the top for this conversation.
I just want to make sure I didn't say the words how they want to.
No, you good. No, you good. You good. Right. I was enjoying it. Okay. This toward the end of the night. It got a little spicy at the end. That's cool.
All right.
So the R is for relationships on Instagram. Make sure y'all log on to rateedrelationships.com. I'm definitely about to grab me a deck. I only got one person to play it with, so we got to keep it real safe over here. But yeah. I appreciate you, Keish, the relationship girl that don't give relationship advice.
Exactly. We don't do that over here. Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do. Just have some fun with these decks.
Exactly.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here for Black Biz Week.
All right. See you later.
Y'all, I am like so proud that we are literally right on time. I'm talking about down to the minute. Your girl is going and flowing over here, okay? With nothing but the grace of God. Moving right along to our last but definitely not least vendor of the evening, we have the brains, the beauty, the beast behind the Ladypreneur Agency. Juanica is coming to the stage. Welcome to Black Biz Week.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Perfect.
Awesome. Well, thank you first and foremost, Coriel, for allowing me to be here. I just love everything that you're doing, just honoring Black women in general. It's not enough being done of that, and you are definitely the forerunner of that. So I just gotta definitely make sure that I'm giving you your flowers while I can. So thank you so much for letting me be here. But a little bit about myself, I am going to share my screen because I got a couple of things that I want to share with you guys, just because I believe that God has put something in my belly that I am extremely excited about, and I want to make sure that I am getting it to you guys the way that he gave it to me. So if you give me a second, I will go ahead and share my screen. Hopefully you guys can see that. Awesome. So again, hello. My name is Juanica Cuthbertson, and I am founder and president of Ladypreneur Agency. And more than anything, guys, I am here because we believe that we want to help women as much as possible be successful in the online business industry. And a little bit about myself as I tell you guys my story. I was in the position that many of you guys are in, where you are jumping into entrepreneurship, and I had been in the game for a little bit of time. And what happened was I actually got laid off from my 6-figure corporate IT job in 2019. Listen, y'all, when I tell you it was 2 days before my wedding, 6 months before I would get pregnant with my first child, the bottom fell out from underneath me. But God had a plan, and I'm just grateful for it every single day, because the one thing that I knew after spending 8 years in network marketing with a company that somehow went belly up, after spending 13 plus years as a project manager in corporate IT, the one thing that I knew how to do perfectly was marry the two together. So I believe, and I started my full-time entrepreneurship journey because I believe that there was power and passion in marrying two together, helping people bridge technology and help it to build a home-based business for women just like you and I, so that they could get their time back, so that they could spend the time that they needed with their family, so that they could travel and do all the things that they needed to do. Well, things changed in 2022 when a little bit happened. I got pregnant. I was 37 years old, and I got what they call a geriatric pregnancy with my youngest little girl, and things just didn't go as planned. We all have a plan. I know they all say if you want to make God laugh, the one thing you can do is tell him your plan. Well, I told him my plan, and he laughed at me. And I ended up having so many complications with my pregnancy and so many complications with my delivery, and even my recovery was tough. I had to have multiple surgeries, an emergency C-section, all this stuff going on. And I just did not have the time or the energy to put in my business. And little did I know it would end up being a blessing in disguise, y'all. I had to take almost a year off of my business. But the one thing that I thank God for every single day is that my business didn't have to stop even when I couldn't be a part of it. Things kept running even when I didn't have the strength or the energy to run it. Why? Because I had systems in place. So what I want to do tonight, guys, is just show you exactly what I did, because the aha moment that went off for me is that women need to get their time back. Women need systems and automations in place that can help them run their business without them having to put their hands on the keyboard every day. So how did I do it? With digital products. And the reason why I have a digital course highlighted in the middle is because I believe that if you can come up with a digital course, if you can share your knowledge or expectation or expertise, what will happen is you will have a number of different streams that can come to fruition from that one piece of knowledge. What do I mean by that? You can start with the digital course, and then you can actually repurpose that content into consultations, into podcast topics, into ebooks, into memberships, into coaching sessions, into masterclasses, into workbooks, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, some of you may be saying, okay, maybe I don't have the expertise. Maybe I can't think of something that I can come up with. Maybe I'm not a coach. Maybe I'm not a course creator, but each and every one of us have a story. Some of us have, well, all of us have something that we've gone through, something that we've been through, and we've come out on the other side. And I guarantee you that there's somebody else there is where you once were that wants to be where you are today. They want you to be able to save them some money the way that you did. They want to learn how you overcame that trauma. They want to learn how you built that relationship. They want to learn how you got to the other side. So all you have to do, and I share this hashtag every day, is girl, tell your story. Now that's the what, but as we jump into the how, I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I put a funnel in place so that as I was in the hospital, products were still being sold, offers were still being made, money was still being made. How? It's because of what we call a single funnel. Now, this is just something very simple that takes your customer through the customer journey, right? It takes them from first getting to know you to eventually purchasing from you, right? So the first thing you want to do is offer them what we call a freemium. That just means that you're offering them something that is of high value, but it doesn't cost you very much to make. You want to offer that to them at no cost, right? Or very little cost. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to offer them what we call a tripwire, which is an irresistible offer. You want to have that value so high, but then make it to the point where it's priced so low that they have no choice but to purchase from you. The next thing you want to do is offer your core product. Now, this is going to be your moneymaker. This is what is going to be offered to the masses. This is what you're going to offer at volume, right? And then once you get to a premium product where you have you're a little bit more involved, you're holding people's hand and you're walking them through the process, that's where you get to cause and begin to collect the premium coins, because people are going to pay you more for your time. People are going to pay you more for your details. People are going to pay you more for walking them through the process. Now, in order to make all of this work, a system needs to be in place. A platform needs to be in place. Now, if you want to be successful in making this work and getting your time back, you have to have a platform in place that helps you manage those courses and helps you manage your marketing. Now, when I did that process that I was talking to you guys about, let me tell you, first and foremost, it cost me about $1,200 a month. About $1,200 a month. Not only was it expensive, but it was actually complicated, y'all, because what I had to do was make a bunch of these different software systems talk to each other, and they didn't want to. Now, you guys can see as I'm offering my freemium, it's costing me a little bit of money because I have to have lead pages or a landing page in place. As I'm offering my tripwire, I have to have other things in place. And I know I'm going through this information a little quickly. So if you want this full information and the full presentation, all you got to do is shoot me a DM and I'll send it right over to you. Now, then as you're offering your product and your premium, it's more systems in place. It's more dots being connected. It's more T's being crossed. So what you have to do is figure it all out, right? And I found that as a coach and as a teacher, being able to show people this, it got extremely confusing. And one time I got down on my knees and God just opened a door for me that I am excited to be able to share with you guys on tonight. And I am introducing, I showed you guys my two little girls, but this is what I consider to be my newest baby, right? This is something that has been birthed out of my belly that I didn't know that I was being prepared for, but I was actually able to partner with some of the top developers in the world, backed by $60 million of investors that were able to help us carve out a piece of the industry and build and launch our own unique online business platform called Ladypreneur Clout. Why is it called Ladypreneur Clout? Because I believe in the marketplace as a ladypreneur, you don't have to chase clout. You can use your story, your skill, your expertise, and you can create clout. So I'm excited to be able to share it with you guys because it's everything that you need under one umbrella. Now, I'm not the type of person that wants to just give you some technology and make you get out there and feel like you're drowning on your own. No, we're going to create your first course. So what I want to offer you guys as we're in the season of giving, I want to give you guys what we call the Create with Clout Challenge, right? What we're going to do in this 5-day challenge is we are going to create your topic. We're going to record your first course. We're going to create it as a product in the system. We're going to make an offer around it, create some sales pages and some automations, and we're going to get that thing sold from you all within a matter of 5 days. Now, it's a lot of value here, but I want to gift it to you. And I want to share that it's not just me having success stepping away from traditional business. It's not just me having success, having to take some time off of what I normally do. But this young lady, Dr. Ramona, which is one of my clients, she was actually able to sell her course to a corporate client at $85 a pop, $85,000 a pop. Imagine selling one course to one client and getting almost 6 figures from it. Another young lady that I worked with was an Etsy bestseller, and she decided that she didn't want to be in the basement in her craft room anymore. So she created a membership showing crafters how to become Etsy bestsellers, and she calls it the Craftpreneur Society. She was able to turn her life and her business around in a major way. Same thing with Denise. She was able to build a grown and fit studio online to be able to take her fitness clients over 40 into her own environment. Now, I know what you're thinking. How much is this going to cost me? It costs you $12.27 a month. Is it going to cost me the same thing? Absolutely not. We want to make this thing as simple for you as possible. So what we do is we have actually 3 tiers that you can get started at. But what I'm doing for you guys tonight is I want to offer you what we call our creators, our founders deal for our founding members. So for the first 100 people that get started during this season, we're going to offer you our elite tier, which gives you a business in a box. It gives you all of my funnels, all of my emails, all of my automations, everything that I use on a daily basis to make my digital business work. You will get it. And all you have to do is plug and play. Plug in your information and hit play and make that thing work. And it'll cost you just $97 a month. But tonight, I want you to try this thing out. No strings attached. All you have to do is go to createwithclout.com and you can get your 14-day trial. 14 days to try it out. Take the challenge on me. Get your course done. Get your product created. And if you don't like it, hey, we'll shake hands and we'll love you anyway. But I want you to think about it. All this did was finally give your business the chance to make an extra $1,000 to $10,000 a month. Would it be worth it? If all it did was help you get back your freedom and get that time back, would it be worth it? Or if some people know your story, they know your expertise, but they're still doubting you, if you had the opportunity to just shut them up for a second, would that be worth it? If it is, I want to invite you guys to create with Clout with us. You can actually become a part of our affiliate program as well, because we believe that there is power in word of mouth marketing. So not only do we want to offer you the opportunity to create affiliates for your own products and services, but you can actually become an affiliate and earn as you're learning, earn as you're building, and put money in your pocket to build up your business in the process. So we appreciate your time. Go to createwithclout.com, get your 14-day free trial. I love you guys, and I thank you, Coriel, for having me on tonight.
My pleasure. That was amazing. Thank you so much. We got a lesson. We got some tools. We have a freebie. Okay, so definitely make sure y'all log on to createwithclout.com. There is a free 5-day challenge that you can participate in if you are ready to not just spend your money this holiday season, but also make sure you are learning how you can earn some money this holiday season. Make sure you follow on Instagram at Ladypreneur and log on to createwithclout.com. Juanica, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your kind words. I definitely appreciate you being a part of Black Biz Week.
Thank you.
Bomb.com. Y'all, we have talked to everyone from beautypreneurs, people in the skincare space, to authors, to business women, and everybody in between. If you missed any of the amazing business owners from day 2 of Black Biz Week, make sure you tap in to the replay. You're already here on our YouTube, Grown Woman TV. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We have brand new podcasts that drop every single day. We'll be right back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I have the opportunity to introduce you to a few more bomb Black-owned businesses. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 3. Peace.